to all. I am Krishna Kanaya, or here going to share some of the views regarding tense. My dear students, tense is a very essential part of spoken. It is just like the backbone of English because it supports you to frame different sentences. Sometimes you get puzzled to form such types of sentences. So in such regard, tense supports you a lot. So today I am going to describe the tense in a new way, in a new manner. Like I am going to describe some of the application of tense. आज हम टेंस के एप्लीकेशंस के बारे में हम देखेंगे कि टेंस को अलग अलग तरीके से हम लोग कहाँ किस स्थिति में हम प्रॉपर टेंस को अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो नाउ जस्ट वी प्रोसीड हियर. So today my topic is tense. So generally I would like to recapitulate that already there are three types of tense: present tense, past tense and future tense. Now discussing about first part of tense, that is present indefinite, which is also known as simple present. In this video, I am not going to tell you that what is the structure of the tense, what is the identification of tense. Rather, I am going to tell you that in what stage you can apply simple present or present indefinite. So first one, I am going to tell you that in which stage you can apply. So very first one, tense, simple present tense can be applied in expressing daily habit. This can be applied for expressing daily habit. For example, I go to school, I read a book, I sing a song. Such types of examples can be applied for justifying this rule, like daily habit. For expressing daily habit, you can use simple present. Now, second, describing scientific facts. Describing scientific facts. Some of the facts that is associated with science can be expressed by using simple present tense. For example, just you can see here, water boils at 100 degree C. So this is the two format in which you can apply simple present tense. Now I am going to share some more views about it, like future time reference. Future time reference. Actually, before going through future time reference, I would like to tell you what exactly future time reference is. Actually, sometimes we don't apply future tense, but we get the reference of future tense by applying some other structure of tenses. So here we can see some of the examples for that, like I go to Patna next week. So through this example you can see that I go to Patna next week. Here we are applying the structure of simple present, but this very word next week gives us the reference of future. By this way, we are getting the reference of future tense. Now, some more examples here. You can see here, like so. These are some of the examples that by which we understand that this is the future time reference. So, in such three things like expressing daily habit, expressing scientific facts, and expressing future time reference, we can apply simple present tense whose another name is present indefinite tense. Now, I am switching over to the next tense, that is present imperfect. Present imperfect tense, which is also known as present continuous tense and present progressive tense. So, what is the application of this present progressive tense, present imperfect tense, or present continuous tense will be like that. Expressing live action. So many things are happening around us and we generally describe it. So if we are going to describe whatever is happening around us in a very current time, in a recent time, in such way we apply present imperfect tense. So we can see some of the examples for that, like I am sitting in the room. Students are running in the field, and so on. So by which way we can express present imperfect tense in a different manner. It's an application of present imperfect tense. So now some another applications of present imperfect tense, it can be applied regarding the action which is going on in these days. Action going on these days. In this case too, we can apply present continuous tense. For example, you just see. I am playing football these days. I am playing football these days. So by which we can express simple manner to express present continuous tense in this manner. Now, so this was how you went through simple present and present continuous tense. Now after describing these two, now third one I am going to express, that is present perfect tense. has been recently completed. In such way, we apply present perfect tense. एक्शन वर्क जो कि रिसेंटली अभी अभी जो फिनिश हुआ है उसमें हम प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस का यूज करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल आप देख सकते हैं, I have done this. If we go through this stage, it seems that this action has recently been finished. Okay, so thanks for today. So after that, after discussing simple present, present continuous, my third tense, that is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense, which is applied for the sake of expressing an action that has been started in the past time and it has been finished in past time, but exactly recently time, I mean to say that action that has been recently completed. So for the sake of that very action, we apply present perfect tense. So for example, I have done this. If you go through this example, then we come to the point that this action has been done. Another example here. I have played football. If you analyze this tense, we come to the point that action that has been recently finished, that we have completed the action of playing football. Now, so after the completion of present perfect tense, now I am going to switch over the next tense, that is present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense that includes the action that has been started in the past time, but it is still going on. Present perfect continuous tense में ऐसे टेंस का रेफरेंस आता है जिसमें कि कोई भी काम पास्ट टाइम में शुरू हुआ था और वो प्रेजेंट टाइम में भी कंटिन्यू है. तो ऐसे टेंस को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए, ऐसे सेंटेंसेस को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए हम प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस का अप्लाई करते हैं. We apply present perfect continuous tense for the sake of expressing such condition. For example, you can say, I have been playing football. I have been playing football. So, if you go through this sentence, you will come to the point that in this tense, action had been started in the past time, but it is still continue in present time. So, this was how today we have discussed that present tense in the way of its application. Like I have discussed present indefinite, its uses, present imperfect, its uses, as well as present perfect, its application, and finally present perfect continuous tense and its applications. So thanks for today's. If you like my video, please share, like and subscribe. Thanks to all.